Hi guys, welcome to Savings with Cass. Today we just gonna do a quick video of where our money be going. Some of the challenges we have completed for the day so far for the year. Well, some of you don't see them, but some of them I put into longer savings. So the one let me start over. If you've been following me, I have kind of stopped my Thursday video. I have managed to get everything long-term wise that I wanted to caught up. So now I start putting this into other things, sinking funds. Once I felt comfortable with what I have, are you ever comfortable enough money? Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna put some of this money in binders that where we said it will go based on what it is. All right. So this we got birthday. These are all birthdays. So I'm just gonna put this right here. And let's see. Let's just I don't know. Oh, this one. All right, this one right here. They click together. All right. It's a hot mess. Okay. All right. I think we got birthdays. Some more birthdays. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's drop this over here. I'm gonna separate some things. So on this side here, what do we say? Clothing, right? But we have an A in the back of this. On this, so 20, 30, 35, $37. So we said this is clothing. All right, A and A happens to be the mini me. Ooh, eyes or sneakers. I got a new pair of sneakers, but I got what is that? Hoka. Yeah, however you pronounce that. So her clothing first and foremost will take this first set of money in here. I put an A behind her name. She gets an allowance, and as much as the allowance she gets a lot, the allowance is for her personal things. I am only focusing on other things as a parent that I feel like doing, that I have to do still. Certain things ain't gonna work. All right, so this was July savings. We moving is clothing. We are I'm gonna drop this 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 into. All right, we are gonna move this one over to the front of me. You know, it's a hot mess. I am not doing that thing where it is, uh-oh, wait, oh, man. All right, I'm gonna drop it in more. My clothing will get this one. We'll be jumping between binders, okay, so bear with me for minutes. All right, this is me. Next, we're at here. That's my daughter's here. Back to her binder. Birthday hair care. One, 2, 3, 82, 4, 6. She did not want to hair braided this year. She for school, so she just want to let it down. I just did a wash and get the ends trimmed. All right, that's her hair. All right, who's behind this challenge that we finished? We only have 60. It was 150 in here, yes, from Star Budget, but I took some of it to finish up other challenges, bigger savings. So, and this one was here. And hubby does not have a hair. I know that for sure. Husband does not have a hair category, okay? If he did, we'd be concerned because husband ain't got no hair on his head. So we are going to drop that hair in mama's one completely because we just did clothing. So I am going to take the hair. Oh, damn, what happened there? I tried gluing it, sticking this down. It was a hot mess. And I think it's made the back of this a little messy, but it's okay. All right, that is here. So these are my fate one, and that will go into somebody else. Let's see if we are going in here. We have a group here. This one is dining out and home. Okay, all right, that's a totally different binder. All right, here we go. All right, this one is home decor. Yes, yes, yes. Entertainment, family, home. Home maintenance, if you watch my other video from home maintenance, that is totally different from home decor. Home decor is the things I go spend money on sometimes. Oh gosh, there's a throw pillow. I made one for the couch, or the thing I wanted to add here, there, the flowers I want to put up. My husband thinks I need to stop. My plants are green. Don't get me wrong, they're gorgeous green. They're absolutely beautiful, luscious too. Yeah, but I want to add a little color to my plants, my house. Hubby told me to stop. And I told husband to let his wife be. 80, 110, 13. He told me to stop. I told him to be. Maybe it could be for some new this is a home decor, maybe new curtains I might want to throw in there. There you go. Entertainment absolutely is what big kiddo and I do. Husband is not a movie person. 60, 85, 7. Husband is not a movie going out person. He likes to sit at home. Daughter and I, we are in a movie theater like we ain't got no business being in there. And this one is savings with cash. That is for me to go buy stuff if I decided to. 20, 30, 60, 81. Now I know all my 20s are, because your girl out here been struggling to find her $20 bills. I'm telling you straight up. Like, I'm like, where all this $20 bill go? I know she have more. I don't want to go buy any more $20 bill. And this last one at least was a dining out. This birthday is not the same birthday as was within the family banner. This is like extended family type of birthday. My nieces and this young man that my husband that my husband from his church, that he was said to me, hey, you know, can we do something? Yeah, it's his birthday. Let's get him a gift. That's what that is. No, that and all is the food we go and buy. All right, that's when we buy food for the house. Date night is if I ever get a husband to go outside. I found 3 concerts I want to go to. I believe it was a Beres Hammond, it was a Marley, and somebody else. Husband said he's not really feeling those type of music right now. They were here in Boston. I could just be the wife that just buy myself a ticket and go sit down and listen to some reggae artists. Husband said he's not into that right now. Let's go to a restaurant. I can cook food in my own house. Oh, please. Never mind. All right. So, these are my faith-based one. There's nothing written behind them at all. But I'm going to figure something out in a minute. Where they're going to go. Who asked you with... Oh, birthday. Is he? Extended family and friends. There we go. Did I say where this is going? I don't think I did. Next. Rainy day happens to fall, I think, on the miscellaneous. Right? Oh, that. She got some. Rainy day may fall on the miscellaneous. I believe so. But that's a lot of money for miscellaneous problems, you know. Maybe it covers extra stuff if we go someplace and I don't have enough in every category. I'll put some for miscellaneous. All right, date night. Date night, you. Oh, you're not making anything happen, right? But that's okay. It's hubby's birthday. Maybe I gotta convince him to follow my lead. My lead could be anything. So on the faith ones you just saw me did, I would take those 2 faith ones right here and I would actually put them in family gift. because honestly, it takes a lot of faith. Let me tell you this, it takes a lot of faith. So when you give them money, that you sit there and you don't even ask back for it, and you say, no, something, let it be a gift, because truth be told, let's just be honest, you don't expect to get a penny back when they call and say, oh my God, you know, can you just help me? Give me a stat. My brother's, their favorite was just give me a start. I'm like, damn, bro, I've been giving you so many starts. You don't get there anytime soon. Exactly. You don't expect to get paid back. You don't want to say no. Well, you could say no. I've said no a lot too. So when you try to be a blessing to others, sometimes, damn. Exactly. So, and you just let it go. I know you guys that my other shenanigans over here didn't get anything much. So let's go see. Who do we put on this? Hannah happens to be one of my niece. Hannah. And I think it should be an A. The A should be the other, maybe. I don't know. Is it this one? I will take a look. So this happens to be, whose birthday is this one? This is me. Oh, look at that. My bundle of joy on my birthday. You know, a girl isn't done saving for a birthday yet, right? Because we still got them birthday challenge going. So that just tells you we are going to make it happen one way or the other. I'm going to make sure I am stocked up with birthday. Let me get them together so we can see how much money we playing with here on this. They actually, every one of them is $15, should be told. Yes, because I made them $1 each, and those are from My Girl Beauty, and I made each one $1, so they are 15 circles. So there you go. That's so we end up with that. This is me. I made each one $1. My Scorpio, because I am, you know, gotta make sure we promote moi all the time, all day, every day. Again, me again. What? If I don't support me, who's gonna support me? Thank you. Me again. What? Don't worry. I make sure hubby and I are even. We are. I mean, well, we are. I make sure that when I counted, hubby and I got even amount of money when I did this. Trust me, I did. Oh, my, see, I will find time to make it a small denomination. Make this smaller, so if it's my birthday, I have until November, and I want to make sure I get enough money to make me happy and buy what I want. And let's put a hubby's name on it. Shit. Yeah. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 69, 70, 177. Guys. Oh, thank you, husband. You're so generous to me. Thank you. Oh, no, just put this on the side. Oh, here's hubby. You see, I told you. I thought of him also. Is this same 100 something on? It probably is. We are equals. So my niece, one of my niece, we share the same birthday. Our mother is so blessed. She is so blessed. We share the same birthday. So we have to make sure we don't, before I honestly, I would say I have not been like giving her birthday gifts and stuff like that. But I'm a firm believer. I have to make sure my cup is overflowing first. That's just the way I sit with that. And things are a little bit more easier. Well, not easier, but financially in a little better place than we were before. So I can, say here's 20 bucks. That's the way I feel about that. So yeah. Abby has a lot of tools. One. Yes, 90. Did I give him an extra? No. Two. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Abby has a little bit more his birthday than I have in mind. Oh, we need to fix. We need. I did say we're equal, right? This person doesn't have any money in it yet. There's clothing for weekend in there. If you like, what is husband's beauty, please? Probably maybe is, well, they're not here, but it's probably his trimmers that I get. That he broke one, and so the trimmer had a subscription, and he made it very clear he does not want a subscription. And I'm like, but I don't see what the big deal is, you know. You could just have a subscription. He didn't want a subscription to know the trimmer to get trimmers every time, so I just let it go. But yeah, when he comes like, oh, I want XYZ, I need this, I need that, your wifey just like, okay, fine, here we go. All right, so I know in here is nieces, so we are gonna go back to the back of the birthday, and we will just take what is in here, and we will then get it where it needs to go. When the time comes, I will separate those. Everybody who's getting a birthday with from us, we will balance it out pretty well to make sure equal amounts to the nieces is covered, and they're different ages, so you know. Even though me and one share the same birthday, auntie can't play favoritism. No, you know, you never know. There should be a 10 in here. With everything that's in here, we are just going to drop this one in here for birthday. And I think this is done to anybody else's birthday. I will go in and make it smaller, and so I can send the birthday gifts out to who needs it. All right, Stephen Cats got some, home decor got some, family got entertainment did, dinner and you. And once we're done, I think once I hit how much I want each category to be, I will then go in and put it in. Later on today, I will mark, no, later on today, I will write how many I added in each one of this in here. I think I have these these dashes in my Ko-Fi. Yeah, simple and great. So we still have a lot more to go. All right, that's down. I think the wings that I've been, once I'm done with the wings, I'm gonna come in and wrap up our, added more in here between Abby and I. This is ours. I drop it in with mine. I don't feel like buying a next I don't want to buy another. I already have one to the pile. We're gonna write this down in here today at the end of the day. I couldn't find my heat press. They seem to be stayed, which is nice. I thought when I bought them they were just like a peel behind and stick it, but they're not. So yesterday I was trying to get it right. And my daughter owned, so clothing got something, beauty didn't, Verde didn't, but here did. Back to school didn't. These categories behind here, I'm not worried about them. Thrift and bookstore. If you like thrifting, that's clothing, but you want to go thrifting, you on your own, since they buy your clothes. Should I? No, because I just said I'm from clothing, give her thrifting, but when the thrifting becomes other than clothing, and she want to add in little knick-knack things she's seeing there, you're on your own with that. On your own with that. Bookstore is a used bookstore. I don't mind giving you $20 for bookstore, but when you want to be in a used bookstore and that bill comes up to, yeah, oh mama, there's a bookstore, a sale. When she's done, I'm like, put the card back. Only choose the ones you really, really want. And then she buy comics. So we in that year. Back to school. I have a lot of back to school things in the home, and she goes down in the box when she thinks I don't know, and she takes things out of it and add it in our office. My daughter has a computer room office space for herself, and I'm downstairs, and I'm like, does it look familiar? Where did you confiscate that from? Downstairs. So I am consuming it here. Birthday beauty item. What is beauty item? What would I consider this for my beauty item? I would just call it miscellaneous things. Again, I am a couponer, and if it's face wash and stuff, she's all set with that. Oh, maybe that could be like nails. Yes, I tell her we're gonna get a pedicure manicure before she goes back to school. Now I drop that in there. And clothing. So we have some more categories we have to load up and add up in her binder to get it going. That's last three. Okay, what we got? So this here, accelerate your effort, is my savings, guys. It is long term, and I did create it those. I create them as dash, but I also turn around and create them as place money placeholder, because I realized that I don't have a lot of fully funded or a $1,000 slips or $500 slips, so I just added money in there. I dropped in my Ko-Fi. Both of our insurance, I did put fully funded because it is. I know exactly what it is. This is car insurance that's fully funded. Car maintenance, guys, here is that is fully funded, and that is basically car maintenance is different from my video. If you watch Saturday's video, car maintenance totally different. That is, or this car maintenance is if I have to pay the deductible. It's a deductible for the car. Basically, that's what it is. That's my car maintenance. Housing maintenance, that is separate from maintenance you see on the side and for my home decor. And like, why you have multiple, what it this housing maintenance, it is the deductible that I have to pay. Currently I'm getting my roof repair and a little leak we had. That deductible was $1,000. Yeah, so $1,000 will be coming out of it. I think it currently holds 3,000, and I'm gonna take $1,000 off of it. And that is what that home maintenance is. That home maintenance is not me going to buy some repair fridge or something like that. That is within the other buy now you see me have thing. If I have to buy a fridge, hopefully I never have to go buy a new fridge. Emergency, I left that funded at 3K. Taxes, why do I have taxes? Is not business tax, is every tax I do in a small business. We don't make any money off of it at the moment right now. It's not up and fully running, but I knew last year I owed some taxes, so this year I'm just getting prepared for the tax. What I owe roughly on the same thing I think I was owed last year. I want to save for, only because with this new tax drama that's coming on, that some of us think that 0.5 that we're not going to get taxed on, we're going to get taxed on. We will. And health insurance, this is health insurance and dental. Health insurance, that is actually not fully funded. I pay up 6 months to a year at a time, because both hubby and I get money back because we opt out of our job health insurance. I have TRICARE through the military, and now I have VA because I am at 70% VA disability rating. So I have TRICARE, and I have to look into that. Although that TRICARE and the VA change, maybe what I can do on that scale. So when you look at my regular, but you have not seen me do any regular budget for my bills. But I do have health insurance category in there, but that is only like $20 I put in there for the copay. If we have a copay of buying medication for one of us or something over the counter, or medication for one of us, that's what that is. So right now the money is in here is $2,500. That is, I get $880 for me. My husband gets $300 a month, but that's tax, so it's mine. $300 a month, and that is kind of times like, I would say for about 7 months. So at the end of this month, I will have to pay the new health insurance. So I think roughly 24, 25 raws in here, plus dental. I do have Tricare dental extra just for me, not for the family, just for me. That will give me, I think that should give me like 8 to 9 months of dental paid up for next year, 2026. Then at the end of this year, I will get my second half of my dental bill, and I will just keep saving a husband's. I have a taxes. I put like $220 of his money in here, and we will just keep that going. Gas is actually heating oil. Winter is about us, and I think that is not fully funded, but there's about $2,000 in here to help me. The entertainment is fully funded. That covers my. I reuse. I did. I tried to take this off, but I couldn't get off. I'm not buying new stickers. Not right now. I just put money in savings with cash. Maybe I can go buy new stickers. No, I don't care that much. Entertainment. That is Amazon Prime, and that is Amazon and Paramount. I pay up the whole year. Gifts. Who is that? What is that for? Oh, I think I just had. Do I have 2 gifts? I don't know. Do I? Or did I move something? I have to look at this. Do I have 2? If not, we need to move something around. Sometimes I do have 2 gifts. Family and family. I do have 2 gifts. I would have to remove someone. I absolutely do. Interesting. I will leave it in here, and I will remove it off of here as long term. That is interesting. I want to know how come I have that in here. I didn't notice that. Family gifts is the same family gift. Good. We'll combine when I remove this. Perfect. Vacation is roughly only about $1,000 in there. I'll be using that once I finish my other vacation binder that I have going right now. Money will go in there, but I am able to order my passport and my daughter's passport, so we can take a quick trip. Yes. And savings, that is the money. That is not my 6 months or that savings. That is not that. That savings is I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't, because the 6 month savings, like everything in here, this is 2026 money right here. 2026 health, again, life insurance. 2026 already paid up until 2026. Car insurance, same thing. Emergencies, your taxes for next year. Health insurance until 2026. Gas. Entertainment 2026. We'll deal with that. And vacation. This is just some money I threw in for savings. Maybe it can work if something happens. I don't know. But I said these again is in my Ko-Fi. These dash. I don't like all them looking the same. Like my blue one is all looking the same. I like the flowery thing. I like to change it in. I want to see something different when I open it. No, I'm a hot mess. No, I'm not. Whatever. Let's go. But we're able to consolidate this family gift thing. Thank God I noticed that. Woo. Yes. All right. That money is actually sitting. All the money in here is in a high yield savings account. Everything in here sits in a high savings account. Everything in here sits in a regular checking. Everything in my daughter and my binder sits in a regular checking account. Black binder is a high yield savings account. I need that money to make me money until I'm ready to use it. Them interest is not going up, guys. I need the banks to start offering more on them interest. What is this all about? All right, I'm done rambling on. Woo, we good. Yes, we are. This will not fit in here. Attach it to the top of this so it's not fall out once I close this up. These are too wide to fit in this bag. These, the way these are, they wouldn't. It stops right here and it wouldn't close properly. I may have to cut it, or yeah, I could just cut it on the groove side to make it fit. We'll see. All right, we're gonna stop. Long enough, right? All right, the only thing left to for me to do, my on top of my thing, is to deal with the wings ones that are getting completed and where those gonna go. These are the finished wings, and I will then decide where I'm gonna put them. They will go to wrap up the rest of the binder, but I want to wait for most of it to get completed. So then it will be more like a roll and save, or, you know, I don't know. But baby steps, we'll get there. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. This was long. Alright, time to go.